Want to learn how to quote a flooring job like a pro? Let's join Ross, Rier, and Bob Wood at their store, Completely Floored, in Medford, Oregon, as they share their flooring expertise with us, giving us the top 6 things to remember when quoting a flooring job.
Our customers come in, they select products, we schedule a time to go out to their house, we take actual measurements of their house, assess what needs to be done, and then start putting some numbers together for them. There's quite a few different things that we have to go through as far as floor being flat, and of course with wood floors and laminate floors, moisture is always something we want to check out to make sure the subfloor is within industry standards. Also the relative humidity in the rooms themselves. We try to bid these jobs, worst case scenario, they have to be self-leveled, it's in the price up front, and if it doesn't, we can take that off the ticket, and then their estimate would just be less.
And we explain that to them. It's in our assessment when we initially go out there. We look at a job and we can kind of get a feel for it. It's going to be straightforward. Probably not going to be any issues, or there might be. So we like to let those folks know that there could be some things, and we won't know until we get that floor opened up and actually get an eyeball on it to see what's going on, and then we'll assess from there and go. But we like to let them know up front that, you know, we don't have X-ray eyes.
Well, there could be rot underneath the carpet. The subfloor could have high spots, low spots. And if you're doing a wood floor, it's a rigid product, it doesn't bend. If you have a low spot, you have a spongy spot in the floor. If you have a high spot, the floor is going to peak across the top of that. Depending on how it's installed, if it's a locking system, over time, if you don't address that, it's going to wear and weaken the locking systems on a floating floor. And if it's a nailed-on floor, you're going to have squeaks.
And water also. Has there been a leak? A dishwasher, something along those lines, could have created mold. Some of those things can be seen through hard surface floors, swelling. You know, there's indicators. Discoloration, yeah. So we try and explain all that to the customers so that they're aware that there could be some issues here, or maybe not. It might be just fine, but we want them to be aware of what could be.
If it's a hard surface floor that's down, you can pretty much tell if the subfloor's got some issues to it, because a hard surface is going to follow the imperfections of the subfloor. But when it's carpeted with a pile of carpet, it's really kind of hard to determine what's going on underneath that subfloor. So we try to cover all our bases with our customers, so we're not hitting them with a large expense. We can do as much of the project for the most part as the customer would want us to do. If there's things they want to do to save on cost, as far as moving floors, moving their own furniture, moving their own appliances. So all of our estimates are line itemized, so the customer can see exactly what the furniture moving is going to cost. So if they decide they want to move it, they'll know right then that they could take that dollar amount off the quote. If we get into a job and we open up a job and it's more extensive than we thought, then we're just going to have to get with our contractor that's doing the job and try to put together a time frame and go over that with the customer and the additional cost, because sometimes you don't know what's underneath a carpet that's been down for 20 years. You know, the subfloor doesn't show imperfections like it does once you get everything off the floor. Then you can really see what that subfloor looks like. So
we try and schedule it accordingly so that we're giving ourselves maybe a little extra time in case something does crop up. But both residential and commercial time frame wise, it's real important for us to be upfront and honest about what this project is going to take to get it done. We're the customer's agent for that, to see to it that is taken care of, whatever it might be. They come to us. The warranties, all these products that we sell, there isn't a product in here that we sell that doesn't come with a factory warranty. And so that's where we go to if there's any type of a issue with that product.
We hope you enjoyed these tips for quoting your jobs with confidence. To keep learning with Wagner Meters, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications for future videos.